Okay, good morning guys. Today inshallah we have a new lesson. And our lesson of today is a part in our readers and writers in the book. It's about grammar. We have a very simple lesson. That lesson refers to the previous lessons. About the verbs, as we discussed before, about the subject and verb agreement or subject-verb agreement, that they have to agree together. And today we have like the same part about that, but the part of today is about the verb itself. And the lesson which was after subject-verb agreement is main and helping verbs. So we discuss about that. So after discussing about subject-verb agreement, that means the subject and the verb like agree with each other in making like one structure. We discuss after that, with the about like main and helping verb. We have a main verb, we cannot change it in the sentence, and it's very important in the sentence, and we have a helping verb, just a way to help or to support the main verb to explain the sentence in which tense it is, past or present or future, or the form of the verb is like past participle or present participle, or like it's past form, it's past to be, like that. So the lesson of today is about 3 different tenses. After discussing about the helping verb and the main verb, the lesson of today is about the tenses. To know the tense of the sentence. Which tense is it? It's past form, or it's a present, or it's a future. The lesson is so simple and so easy to know it. So we say visited, it has ed at the end. And we say visit or visits, or like will visit. So visited, as you see it, guys, it has ed at the end. And this is the mark or the sign of the past form. The past form, I have 2 types of the past form. One has or ends in ed, and this is the normal, the regular one, usual one. And we have the one that you change the spelling if you want to change the form of the verb in the past, and this is unusual. Okay, so the ordinary one, you add ed, such as visited. You see, visited, so you add ed to form the past. But the verb such go, this is unusual, and you have to change the spelling of the verb to say went. This is the past form. So we have in the past form like 2 different forms. One is ordinary, just you add ed at the end of the verb to make or to form the past. And the second one is like unusual, so you change the spelling of the verb to change the form of the verb. And we have after that the present form, the present. With this, that means the subject is singular. Without s, that means the subject is plural, and already we discussed about that point. Will visit, and that one is the clearest. Why? Because it has will. So will refers to the future. When you say will visit, this is something will be in a progress, in the future will happen. Okay. So, as you see here, guys, we have 3 different columns. We have 3 different forms. The main form is a present. This is the main form, present. Past is already done. Future is coming. So, we have to discuss about the mid. And the mid here is a present. So present, you use like different expressions of the time to explain the present. So you say today and every day, just to talk about the moment that you do the action. So, for example, you say, I walk to school. Walk here is a present form, and this is the first form of the verb. The spelling is so clear for the verb, W-A-L-K. So this is the main spelling of the verb walk. I walk to school. If you want to change the sentence and you want to change the form to the past, so what we have to do is just to make this or these different changes. Number one, you say here, today I walk to school, or you say, every day I walk to school. That means you talk about the present tense. That means you do that daily. Okay, if you want to use that sentence in the past form, so you have to change the expression of the time, and instead of saying today you have to say yesterday. Okay, this is the first point, number one. Number two, check the verb. The verb, as you see it here, guys, is walk, and this is the first form of the verb. This is the infinitive of the verb. If you want to change it, I have to check that verb. This verb is ordinary one, or like regular one that we add ed, or this is irregular one. So of course this one is regular, so we add ed. So we say I walked to school. Yesterday I walked to school. So the sentence here refers to the past form. If you want to change that to be in the future tense, something will happen. So you have to change the expression of the time. And instead of saying today or every day, or referring to the past form, instead of using like yesterday, you say tomorrow. Tomorrow, this is number one. Number two, you use the same form of the present, but without adding any like endings. Without walk, it's walk. You have 4 letters here for the spelling of the verb. You have to use them as they are. So you say I will, you have to add will. In the future we add will, and this is so clear. So I will walk to school. It's so simple to know the tenses, guys. The future has will, the past has ed, the present has s or without s. So clear to understand the difference between each tense. I'll say it again. The future has will. When you get will in the sentence, you have to know that sentence refers to the future. When you get the past form is so clear if the verb is ordinary. That means regular one. So you get ed. The present form, you get it like an egged verb without any endings, okay, or with s. So you get it with this or without endings, okay? Let's check other different examples. Tom bikes to school. As you see, Tom is singular, refers to a singular person, is one person, Tom. I can use he instead of Tom. So Tom bikes. As you see, bikes here is a verb and has s at the end. That means this is the present form of the verb. So you say, today Tom bikes to school, or Tom bikes to school every day. So this is so clear. If you want to change that sentence to be in the past, so pay the attention for that. Just drop the s and add d. So you say, yesterday Tom biked to school. If you want to change to the future, so simple. Without s or without ed, nothing, just the base form of the verb. So you say, Tom will bike to school tomorrow, or tomorrow Tom will bike to school. Another one. I dream. Today I dream of being free. I dream of being free every day. A dream, as you see it, without endings. Why? Because we have I. And I here uses like the same of the plural form. So I say, I dream without adding s, because I like forms the plural. I dream of being free every day. If you want to change it to the past form, so dream is irregular form, unusual. So you have two ways. Add t or add like ed. So this is correct and that one is correct. So you can say, yesterday I dreamed or I dreamed. This is okay, that one, that form or that spelling is correct and that one is correct too. Both of them like form the past form. So I dreamed of being free yesterday. If you want to change it to the future, all of what you have to do is just add will. I will dream of being free tomorrow. So simple. I study hard every day. Study, as you see it here, is like without endings because we have I. So if you want to change that to the past, so you say I studied. And according to the spelling that we studied before, that you change the Y to I, then you add ed. I studied hard yesterday. Or you can use it just to study. I will study hard again because of will. I buy milk. Buy is a regular form, is like unusual. That means I cannot add ed to make it like past if you want to change the sentence to the past. So in the present I say, I buy milk every day. Change it to the past, you say, I bought, as you see, bought. So here we change the spelling of the verb entirely. Okay, so I bought milk yesterday. If you want to make it like in the future, so you say, I will, just add will after I will buy milk tomorrow. Okay, I read my book. I read my book every day. Today I read my book. This is like a present. Make it like past. Read is like unusual form. That means we do not add ed at the end of this form to make it like past, but the same spelling in the past and in the present. But the pronunciation is different. You say, I read my book today. This is a present. But you change it to the past, so you get the same spelling of the verb read. So, shall I pronounce it read, mister, or what? No, it's read. In the past form, I pronounce the verb read as read, not read. I know it's the same spelling, but how do I make the change? I have to get something like different. So to get something different, you have to change something. So to change, may you change the spelling. Okay, so either you change the spelling or you change the pronunciation. So here with like verb read, we change the pronunciation, guys, because we have the same spelling in the past and in the present and in the future, the spelling is same. So in the past form, I pronounce it different. I say, I read my book yesterday. I read my book yesterday. So read here is like past form. Now I understand that read is a past. In the future, I say, I will read it again. I will read. So read, when you pronounce read, that means this is a present. When you pronounce read, that means the future. When you pronounce read, that means this is past form. Another example, I say Jim texts his friends. Texts his friends. As you see, Jim is singular form. That's why the verb must agree with the singular form of the subject. So we say texts by adding s. Jam texts his friends every day. Jam, if you want to change that to the past form, just drop the s and add ed. So Jam texted his friends yesterday. If you want to make it in the future, no d, no s, no ed, nothing. Just keep the form of the verb as it is, the spelling. So the spelling is very important, guys, to know it. So I will, or Jim will text them too. Jim will text them too. One more example. Pom kisses her mom. So you see the verb kisses is like in the present tense. So something happening or something happens like daily. So we say Pom kisses her mom. Kisses like is the singular form of the verb because the subject is singular. If you want to change it to the past, you drop the es and you add ed. So you say Pom kissed her mom yesterday. Pom kissed her mom yesterday. If you want to change it to the future, you have to know the base form of the verb without endings. So it will be kiss, K-I-S-S. So Pom will kiss her mom. Pom will kiss her mom. Okay, we have is. It is sunny today, or today it is sunny. It is sunny every day. If you want to change it to the past, so is will be was, because that refers to the past form of verb to be. The past form of verb to be. So you say it was sunny yesterday. If you want to change it to the future, so no is, no was, nothing. You have to get the first form of is and was, and that is be. That's why we say verb to be. When I ask you, what are like verbs of to be? You say am, is, are in the present, was, were in the past. So what is the main form is be. So you say it will be sunny. It will be sunny. Be, it's be. Present, we have another example. Time flies. Flies. So this is the singular form of the verb in the present. Time is singular subject. So we say time flies. If you want to change it to the past, so you drop the s and you change the y to I, then you add ed. So the time it just flied. Okay, so the time it just flight. So one more thing here we have, like guys, here there is like a spelling mistake because the flies must be IES. Okay, flies is a verb, so time flies must be like IES. This is a spelling mistake in the verb here. So the time it just flight, changing the Y for I, then adding ED, so flight. Okay, this is the past form. If you want to make it in the future, so you say fly without like endings. So time will fly again. I say hello. Say is the singular form of the verb, or let's say the plural form of the verb because we have I, and I refers to the plural or forms like the plural. So I say without s or nothing, just the base form. If you want to change it to the past, say is like unusual form. Unusual has like a specific spelling. You have to know it in the past. So its spelling is S-A-I-D. So you say I said hello. I said hello. So said, this is the past form of say. If you want to make it in the future, nothing. Just keep say as it is, but at will. I will say hello. I will say hello. These are like different examples, guys, of how to form the present or how to form the past or how to form the future. And we have like different verbs, different examples. Fell, this is the present form. Fall, this is the past form. Will fall, this is the future. This is like irregular. that verb here is like unusual. So fell in the past must be with ed. So we change the spelling, just changing the spelling, fall. So fell, this is the past form. Fall, this is the present, and will fall, this is the future. So fall, this is like unusual form, is like irregular form, because we do not add ed. Fell, this is the past form. We have to add ed instead to say the past, but we change the spelling, so we say fell. Carried, the past form. This is like ordinary one, regular. Just change the y to I. Carried, carry, present, and will carry, this is the future. Then you have something very important, guys, expression of time. You have to know that sometimes you get like a word just to describe the tense of the sentence. So you have expression of time for the past and for the present and for the future. Each has its own like expression of time. So past, we say yesterday, refers to the past. That means I have to know that the form of the verb in the sentence must be in the past. Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, a little while ago, an hour ago, this morning in the past, this morning in the past, a long time ago, the day before yesterday, recently, in 1989, when I was born, 1 week ago. All of these are different expressions of time. You get it in the sentence. Refer to the past. This is a key word, like helps you to know the past form in the sentence. You have different expression of time for the present. You say today, this week, this month, this year, at the moment, now, at this time, nowadays, these days, right now, as we speak. So like that, so on. These are different expressions of time. But like refer to the present. How do I know the future? We have like different expression of time. You say tomorrow, you say next week, next month, next year, in an hour, soon, in the near future, later, this evening, in the future, way off in the future, the day after tomorrow, eventually. All of these like are different expression of time. Refer like to the future. Okay, so we have to know about these. Okay, so right now, guys, as you see, we have page 214. Page 214. So I want you to solve this page by yourselves and send it through the WhatsApp group. Okay, to check your like answers. First of all, you have to read the head of the question, and this is very important. Write present. That means you have already underlined verbs here, but you have to mention that underlined verb is a present. That means has s or without s. Past has ed or like has a different spelling. Future has well or not. So present, past, future. Just write in front of each like sentence or structure. The second question, write the verb in each sentence. Okay, circle the past. You will write the verb. First of all, check the verb in the sentence. What is the verb in the sentence? You write it. Okay, after writing the verb, if the verb past, circle it. If the verb future, underline it. Okay, if the verb future, you have to underline it. Okay, so go on, guys. Let me send you these different like pictures for the past and the future and so on. Okay, so now solve the page, guys, 214 and send it. Abdulaziz. No, ya Abdulaziz. This is wrong, ya Abdulaziz. This is wrong. You have to write the verb here for the second question. For the second question, for example, you circled snows. So write snows here. Write the verb in each sentence. You have to write it. Write snows. Okay? Then check. Snows here is past or present, or future. Okay? Circle the past tense. If it's past, circle it. If it's a future, underline it. If it's not past or it's not future, that means don't do anything. Just let it as it is. Understand? So again, Abdulaziz, answer that question. Question 2. I ask you always, guys, to read the head of the question. This is the key of like opening the question. How do I open the question? I have to read or I have to get the key. So this is the key. Read the head of the question very well to understand what you have to do it. Because like that, it's correct anyway, but this is like different than the question is asking you to do. This is something different. You did something wrong. This is wrong. According to the question, this is wrong. So fix it again, Abdulaziz. Solve it again. Okay, Ali. Okay, excellent, Ali. Yes, like that. That's exactly what the question needs. Okay, so you circle if the past, circle. If it's a future, underline. If it's not, don't do anything. Just keep it as it is. Okay. Muhammad Lafi. Okay, very good, ya Muhammad. But you have to check the verbs. You've written here snows and wants and learned and will play. So you have to circle or underline. If you have a past form, circle. If you have a future, underline. So verb learned here in number 7 is past. So you have to circle it. And verb will play in number 8 is the future. You have to underline it. This is very important, ya Muhammad, to know that you understood or not. Same as Izz. So guys, write the full word. Don't write just PR. Don't write PAS like that. Don't be lazy. Okay. So write it. Okay. Write present. Write the whole letters of the word. Present. It's a present. Past. So write the word. Okay, write the full letters or write the full word. Azzeddin, do that, ya Izz. Circle and underline. I don't know what's the problem there. The question is so clear, and already I highlighted what the question needs to do it. Yasin Nadal. Okay, very good, Yasin. Muhammad Ashraf. Okay, very good, ya Muhammad. But don't circle here. Don't circle on the sentence. Circle your writing. Underline your writing. Underline and circle your writing, guys. The question is saying that. Read the question, please. Hazem Tahir. Okay, very good, ya Hazem. I appreciate some of you. That who's following the question and who's following the instructions of the question. I appreciate his talent and his understanding. Okay, Abdulaziz, but don't circle on the sentence, guys. Don't circle here. Circle your writing. So learn it here. You write learn it, then circle it. You write will play, then underline it. Underline it here. Don't underline it on the sentence. Talal Yusuf. I don't see anything, ya Talal. Write with a good pen. I don't see anything. Khalid Sultan. Okay, very good, ya Khalid. But as I told guys, learned when you write it, circle it here, don't circle it on the sentence. Circle the past. See the instructions, write the verb in each sentence, then circle the past and underline the future. That means on your writings. الوليد الأحمد. Okay. The same way, I don't know where is the problem. Tamir Jabal. Okay, Tamir, very good. Okay, see guys, this is the way how to answer the question. This is the way how to answer the question. The question, write the verb. You have to write the verb, then circle the verb which you've written. Like that. Or underline the verb, okay, you write. Circle the verb you write or underline the verb you write. Here, the sentence is not like, don't do anything on the sentences. You have lines here. Why you have lines? Just to write on the lines, to use the lines. Okay. Okay, so now we have extra sheet, guys. This is an extra sheet. From 1 to 10. So from 1 to 10. Okay, so let's do it together. Then I'll ask you to solve the other one. Okay, so let's do it together. Okay, Ali Wael. Ali Wael.
Yes, master.
Okay, read sentence 1, Ali.
Max eats his vegetables every day.
Good. So that is what? Past, present, or future?
Present.
Good. How do you know?
Every day.
Because, very good, excellent. So number 1, guys, we have every day, and this is expression of time, refers to the present. Number 2, we have what, Ali? What's number 2?
The students listen to the lesson.
No, I'm asking you about number 1. You still in number 1. So what is the second sign that you know that is a present? You said that number 1 is a present.
Eats?
Yes, excellent. The verb eats has s at the end. And that s, guys, refers to the present. So you have 2 marks here. 2 ways to know the present form in sentence 1. Number 1, you have s, and that refers to the present. Number 2, you have every day, and that expression of time refers to the present too. So that's why I know that sentence is a present. Okay, excellent, Ali, thanks. Okay, this is number 1. Number 2, Abdul Aziz.
Yes, Mr.
Sentence 2.
The students listened to the lesson. Past.
This is past. How do you know?
Because he have ed and no will and no s, it will be past.
Because the verb here, listen, ends in ed, and the ed refers to the form of the past. Okay, that's why the sentence here or the structure here refers to the past. Okay, excellent, Abdul Aziz. Thanks. Khalid Sultan. Number 3, Khalid.
Okay, Mr. Dad will clean the kitchen tonight. Future.
Yes. So this is a future.
Yes.
Yes, excellent. So excellent, yeah, Khalid. How do you know it's the future, Khalid?
Will plus clean equal future.
Excellent, because we have well, and well is a helping verb here, guys. Refers to the future, and we have clean, and this is the main verb of the sentence and refers to the future too. That's why the sentence here is future. Very good. Muhammad Lafi. Number 4.
Yes, Mr.
Number 4 ya Muhammad.
Number 4, okay. Emily looks happy. Past, present, future. Looks, it's present
How do you know?
because it has an S.
Yes, excellent ya Muhammad. So the verb looks here has S or ends in S, and that refers to the present. That refers to the present, as we discussed about this point, guys. And one more thing, that the verb agrees with the subject Emily. Okay, Emily is singular, so we say she. So she or Emily, that refers to the present. So looks. So that is present. Okay. Yasin Nadal. Number 5, Yasin, sentence 5.
Mr.
5.
Tomorrow it will snow. Future.
Excellent. How do you know?
Because we have will.
And what else? Is there
And
anything?
tomorrow.
Yes, excellent, Yasin. So in that sentence number 5, guys, we have 2 different ways to know that sentence is a future. Number 1, expression of time is tomorrow. Number 2, will. So will refers to the future. So the sentence is a future. Okay, Karim Isam. Number 6
Yes,
again.
Mr.
6.
He climbed the stairs last night.
How do you know?
Was climbed ED
Again?
because climbed ED
Yes, and what else?
last night.
And last night. Excellent, Karim. So in that sentence number 6, guys, we have like 2 ways to know the past form. Number 1, the verb is regular 1, ends in ed. Number 2, we have expression of time is last night. Okay? Okay, excellent. Muhammad Muawiyah.
Yes, Mr.
Number 7, ya Muhammad.
Most children like the new park.
This is what you think?
President. Present.
How do you know it's a present?
Because it is it does not have ED and well.
Yes, excellent. So, excellent, ya Muhammad, thanks. So, sentence 7, guys, the form is like. The verb here is like. Like here, like, as you see, has no like ed or like s or and well. So that refers to the present. So when you get the form of the verb without endings, nothing there, so that is the present too. And this is the base form of the verb. And you say, why the verb here in the present, mister, and has no s? Because most children is a plural, and we discussed about that the verb must agree with the subject. Okay, the subject a plural, that means the verb without endings. So this is like present. Okay, Muhammad Fahad.
Yes.
Okay, Muhammad, number 8, ya Muhammad.
You will finish this later. Future.
How do you know?
Because well.
Yes,
Tomorrow.
excellent. Yeah, we don't have tomorrow here, but it just we have will. Okay, very good, Muhammad. So sentence 8 will finish. So will is a helping verb, refers to the future. So the sentence is future. Okay, Abdullah Mishal, number 9.
Okay. Mom liked her gift. Is past.
How do you know it's past?
Because ed lost.
Yes, excellent. Because the form of the verb here ends in ed, and that refers to the past liked. Okay, very good. Fahad Naif, number 10 يا فهد.
Yes, Mister.
Number 10.
I look future
This is future. How do you know?
because when
Because of well. Very good. So well here refers to the helping verb, refers to the future. So that is future will look. Very good, guys. Excellent. So let me send you this sheet. Okay. We have one more extra sheet, guys. This one, but that one without like highlights. So Talal Yusuf, Talal, number 1 ya Talal. Talal Yusuf.
Yes, Mister.
Okay, number 1, what is the verb in the sentence?
A teacher reads a story every day. Fast, fast.
What is the verb? First of all, tell me the verb.
Story.
Story is a verb. You think that the story is a verb? Which kind of verbs?
Reads.
Excellent. So the verb here is reads. So this verb is what? Hi, Talal. Verb reads is what? Future or past or present?
Past.
Past. How do you know it's past? How do you know? Can you see every day? You see every day?
Yeah.
So every day refers to the past? You get every day when you talk about the past?
No.
You use every day? So that is what? Every day mentions what? Refers to what?
Present.
Yes, excellent. Present. So reads has s at the end. When the verb ends in s and you get expression of like every day, so that means present, not past. Understand?
Yeah.
Good, ya Talal. So here, like number 1, guys, we have the verb reads. Number 2, we have expression of time every day. And these like 2 different marks refer to the present form. Okay? Sat ya Ali. Number 2 ya Sat.
Number 2, Mary listened to the teacher. Listens.
Listens is the verb. Very good. It's what?
Present.
Excellent. Present. Because it ends with, it ends in what?
S.
Excellent. Because it ends in S. And the subject is singular, so it agrees with the subject, so it's a present. Okay. Very good. Yes, Is it Din al-Dahan?
Yes, Mister.
Number 3 يا عز.
Okay. Amy finished her chat for my bus.
Okay, so this is what? Where is the verb? First of all, in that sentence, where is the verb?
Finish.
Excellent. The verb is finished. The verb is finished. Excellent. So that verb is what? Past, present, or future?
Bus.
This is past. Excellent. Because it has what at the end?
ED.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, so finished is the verb and ends in ed. That's why it's past form. Okay. Tamer Jabari. Tamer. Tamer Jabari. No answer?
Yes, mister. Yes,
I
mister.
immediately open the mic at Tamer. Okay, number 4. Huh?
Okay. Look at the blue sky.
Okay, what is the verb?
Look.
Look. Okay, so it's what? Present, past, or future?
Present.
Yes, excellent. Present. Okay, so that verb look is present here, guys. I know the sentence is imperative, but refers to that moment, so it's a present. Okay, Salman Uthman.
Yes, mister.
Okay, Salman, sentence 5.
Tomorrow will be better.
Okay, so what is the verb in this sentence?
Better.
No.
Tomorrow.
No. Huh. Will be. Will be. This is the verb of the sentence. Okay, so this is the future or past or the present?
Past.
So what about tomorrow? When I say tomorrow, that means I will do that. Past, that means it already happened, done. But I will do it. I didn't do it yet. I will do that. So this is tomorrow. So that means this is what? Present or future or past?
Future.
Future. Yes, very good, yes, Salman. So the sentence here, number 5, we have expression of time is tomorrow. Number 2, we have will be, and that like refer to the future. Qais Firas. Qais Firas. No answer. أسامة القحطاني.
Yes, mister.
Okay, number 6 يا أسامة.
Okay. Refill. Well, it's here. After
Dinner. Okay. So, what is the verb? What is the verb?
dessert.
No. No.
Eat.
Yes. Well eat. Well eat. Okay. Well eat. This is the verb. Okay. So that is past or present or future?
Future.
Excellent. That is future because we have well and it refers to the future. Okay. Omar Anas. No answer. Muhammad Naif.
Teacher.
Hi يا محمد نايف. Number 7 يا محمد. محمد نايف number 7. No answer. When I call your names, guys, please immediately open the mic. Muhammad Ahmad. No answer. Muhammad Ashraf.
Last night.
Muhammad Ashraf number 7.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, we watched TV. Listen.
So, what is the verb in that sentence? What is the verb? Again, speak up.
Last.
No, the verb. I'm asking you about the verb.
Night.
No, it's not.
Watched.
Yes, watched. The verb is watched. Okay, so what is that verb? What is that verb? Again. Okay, very good. So the verb here in number 7 is watched. And that verb, guys, ends in ed. This is number 1, that refers to the past. Number 2, last night, expression of time, refers to the past. So that is past. Okay, very good. Muhammad Naif. I called your name many times, ya Muhammad Naif, but no response. Number 8. Muhammad Naif. This is wasting of time. Hi, ya Muhammad Naif. Number 8, Habibi. Number 8.
Har.
Huh?
Is long.
Okay, so what is the verb in the sentence here? Huh?
Is
Again, speak up.
best.
What is the verb? I'm asking you about the verb in the sentence. First of all, tell me about the verb.
Hair.
No, here it's not a verb.
Long.
Long is not a verb.
Hair. Have.
No, her is not a verb. Is the verb of the sentence. Okay, so the sentence here, or the form of the verb, past or present or future? Present, yes, very good. Thanks, ya Muhammad. So number 8 we have is, and that refers to the present of to be, guys, and that is present. Okay. Hazim Tahir, Hazim. Number 9, Hazim.
Yes, Mr.
9.
I don't see number 9.
Why you don't see number 9?
Can I see? The toys lay on the floor.
What is the verb? First of all, what is the verb?
The verb is lay.
Excellent. Okay, so past or present or future?
Present.
Present, excellent. So the verb lay here is a present, guys, and agrees with the subject because the subject is a plural, toys, and the verb without s, so that is present. Okay, very good. Hamoud Fahad, Hamoud. Hamoud Fahad. No answer. Halim Al-Fadl.
Yes, sister.
Number 10, ya Halim.
This now will stop tomorrow. That's a future.
How do you know?
Because we'll stop. That word will stop. Will means a future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, ya Halim. So number 1, we have the helping verb will that refers to the future. Number 2, we have expression of time here, tomorrow, and that refers to the future too. So I'll send you this page, guys. Okay. We have one more extra sheet. This is number 3. Yes, Amin.
Yes, Mister.
Number 1, yes.
More. Also. But.
So what is the verb? Okay,
More
in the, what is the verb?
like winter. More people like winter.
Again, the verb.
More people like winter.
Okay, thanks, yes. So number 1, guys, more people like winter. So like is the verb, and here that refers to the present form, so that's why it's a present. الوليد عبد المحسن. الوليد.
Yes, teacher.
Number 2.
You are like the big
The pie. Okay, so what is the verb in the sentence?
Nike. Like.
Will like. Okay, so is that a present or future or past?
Future. Future.
Okay, excellent. Future, because we have will here as a helping verb, so will like. Ahmed Hassan. Ahmed Hassan. I can't hear anything, ya Ahmed. Fix your mic. I think you have a problem in your mic. Abdul Malik Ibrahim. Okay, no answer. Okay, guys, so right now, okay, no problem. Right now, solve this page from 1 to 10. Just write the answers. Write only the answers. That means you write the verb, for example, write like, and in front of the verb, write it's a present or future or like past. That's it. Write only the answers. You write the verb and you write it's like tense, past or present or future. So you write from 1 to 10 in your copybook and send it through the WhatsApp group right now, guys. Solve this page by yourselves and send it right now. Yes. Okay, so this is the page, guys. Solve it and send it. Just write the answers. Okay, excellent يا تامر. ياسين نضال. Excellent Yasin. What else, guys? حازم طاهر. Okay, excellent يا حازم. Ali. Okay, excellent يا علي. عز. Well, you have to write, yeah, it's number 6. You have to write well what? Well, it's not enough to write it. Okay? So, well is a helping verb. It's just a helping verb, guys. It's not important. You have to say well live. Because well without live has no meaning. So you have to mention what is the verb with well. Not only well, not just well. So you have to say well live. Fix that, yeah, Iz. Number 6 and number 8. And any sentence has well. And number 10 too. All of that, fix it. Khalid Sultan. Okay, excellent يا خالد. Abdulaziz. So you can't write, yeah, Abdulaziz? Do you have any problem in writing? Better to write. Abdulaziz and anybody will send the page as a picture and different points, different like scratching and all of that. Drawing, this is, I will not accept it. Write. If you want to solve, so you have to write. You have to do some hard work. Like present. Okay, very good, Yasati. Okay, Muhammad Fahad. Okay, excellent يا محمد. الوليد الأحمد. Excellent الوليد. محمد أشرف. Okay, excellent يا محمد. What about the others? Who's else, guys? Okay, who's else? Okay, excellent, Abdulaziz. Muhammad Ahmad. Write the verb, ya Muhammad. Write the verb. Write the verb. What's the future? What's the present? How do I know that you understood the lesson? And how do I know that you know the verb? That you can fetch the verb in the sentence? How do I know that? So write the verb and write it's a future or a present or whatever. Okay? You have to write the verb in the sentence. Muhammad Lafi. Okay, excellent, ya Muhammad. Okay, excellent. Who's else, boys? So page 221 is homework, guys. Don't forget that. 221 is homework. Okay, guys. So thanks a lot. Time's up. See you, inshallah. Have a nice day. Goodbye, everyone.